I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm back up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up.
Can you hear me, Pumpkin?
Now I can.
Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. This is Marie coming to your hearing tonight on Ink to Ink, Incarceration to Incorporate. I would like to thank my special guest, comedian Pumpkin, for being here tonight. But I would like to say, before Pumpkin introduce herself, I would like to say hello, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Julius Hall, for giving us this safe space to share our stories. And thank you, Mr. AB, because you are the brainchild of Incarceration to Incorporate. And to my co-host, Mr. Julius Campbell, he is in his absence tonight. He's in church. Okay. But anyway, this is Marie, and I'm coming to your hearing, and me and Pumpkin is on, and we're saying our mess became our message. So, Pumpkin, what I would like for you to do, Miss Comedian Pumpkin, how are you today?
I'm fabulous, Maria. Thank you for having me, and thank you, Mr. Hall, for having this platform for us.
Yeah, so what I would like for you to do is, first, I want you to introduce yourself, and then second, tell me your affiliation to Incarceration.
Yes, Pumpkin is my real name.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. My family lives in Philly, and I was kind of forced to do comedy.
Why do you say that?
Because I was thrown on stage because I used to manage artists and comedians. I used to manage them, and they didn't take it serious until I came down to Atlanta in 2015, and this female comedian by the name of Kendall Sparks just told me to go up on stage, and that was in 2015, and so I've been doing it ever since.
Ever since. So tell me your affiliation, Pumpkin, to Incarceration.
My affiliation with Incarceration back in '94, I got in some, I was incarcerated for 2 years. So I did 2 years from '94 and got out in '96 in Topeka, Kansas.
Wow. Tell me about your experience. Tell me tell the people what you told me yesterday, how you took your mess and made it your message when you was incarcerated.
Well, I've seen a lot of talent that was in the penitentiaries. A lot of women had talent, the singing, the acting, and I went to the activity director and I asked him, can I put on a show? So I produced my first comedy show in penitentiary. Wow. So he said, yeah. And once I put on that show and I hosted, it changed the whole frequencies on the compound. The correction officers looked at us different.
Okay. It's a lot of talent in prison.
A lot of talent, yes it is.
It is a lot of talent in prison, but now you're out. So you did 2 years, and then when you came home, was it hard, easy? The transition, was it hard and easy for you when you came home from being incarcerated?
Not at all. When you have children, you just step right back in, because the love for your children. At that time I had 3 girls, and the system took me away from my babies for 2 years. Right. And so when I got out, I just went back in the swing of things. I knew because I already had that plan anyway when I was in there. I already had a plan. I should have put this on mute. I'm
Right.
sorry.
That's
I'm so
okay.
sorry. Okay, I should have put it on no disturb. But yeah, I just jumped right back into it.
We lost Pumpkin. This is Marie. We're talking about. Okay, there she goes. She's coming back in. This is taking our mess and making it our message. And I was telling Pumpkin yesterday when I spoke with her over the telephone. When we spoke, oh, there you go. Say something, Pumpkin.
Hey, 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 hey. Can you
Hey,
hear
oh, I
me?
can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So yeah, my mom and her husband had a dry cleaner business, and I just jumped right on in, you know, and so no, it wasn't hard at all.
I would tell you, Pumpkin, when the first day that I got home from prison, it was like I just woke up and back to mommy back to being a mama duty. You have to
Yeah.
do what you have to do what you have to do, but so on from there, Pumpkin. Now that you're in Atlanta now, right?
Yes.
So tell me what
I'm in
so tell me
Atlanta,
what you
beautiful Atlanta.
fast track Atlanta. So tell me what
What's
you're
that?
doing in Atlanta. What are you doing in Atlanta?
Oh, Atlanta. The world is my playground, Maria. The world is my
Really?
playground. Yeah, so I do multiple things. I'm with Vibe 105 Radio and Hot 21 Radio. So let's down that app, listeners.
I
um,
will.
and I have my own business. I'm a certified massage therapist. I went to school in 2009. So I
Hmm.
do that, and I do private duty nursing. And right now I'm a host at a restaurant.
Okay. Okay. So you're a woman that wear many hats.
Got to stay busy because I graduated from parenting.
You have to say this. When you say you graduate from parenting, what does that mean, Miss Pumpkin?
Man, my kids are adults. I done told them if they look, I ain't that grandmama gonna babysit nobody's kids. I'm not my grandmama. I'm out in these streets. This is my world. I done
It's
did that,
your
done that. So they
it's
got their
your
own
turn.
family. Yes, I'm not that nana. I'm not watching nobody churn.
You want somebody turn?
Nobody churn. I don't really
Oh,
like them like that. They ain't cute no more.
that's the truth. Once they get a certain age, they do not be cute anymore. So okay, so you're doing the hosting. You have massage therapy. You on Hot Atlanta 2100.
Vibe 105 and Hot 2100. It's
I'm
all the same.
tired.
They together. They together.
You are a busy woman.
Hey, stay out of trouble that way. Cause I'm a green. I'm green. I don't smoke. I don't drink.
Well, then I'm green too because I don't smoke and I don't drink, so I'm green too. So it's
Yeah.
things that okay. So Pumpkin, you was telling me about okay. So what are your upcoming things that you're doing now? I know that you have all the things that you're doing: the radio station, hosting, private duty, massage therapist. What else are you doing? The
We
things that we talked
definitely
about yesterday.
Mr. Jerry and I, the owner of the Vibe 105 and Hot 2100, we're gonna put a comedy show together at Nappy Roots. We're in the process of doing that. So I'm a host my own room and bring in comedians because what I want to do, Maria, I want to get all the comedians together, just like how the artists got their people together with the voting. I would like to get the
Mm-hmm.
comedians together to focus on this gun violence, so we can eliminate. Not take nobody's guns away, but at least because comedians we like doctors. We laughter heals, so we get their attention and distract them and not, be so violent with the guns out there and change their mindset. That's my whole focus because everyone, I know everyone had a situation, a tragedy, someone being murdered by guns. And all my children have different dads because they never met their dads because they were murdered in the order I had my children. Um, Gun violence. So I'm totally against gun violence because it messed up, the homes. It changes things because, you got to realize the child never met their seen a father. They're missing something. They're angry. So I'm totally against gun violence. And once again, I'll get comedians together, local, national, to, put a dent in it. The proceeds go to Mother Against Violence, you know.
I'm so glad you said that, Punky. You know why? Because me and Rico here in Savannah, we're doing gloves up, guns down. And so what he's doing is because yes, oh, that's so good. So all of us can collab, connecting the dots to come together to stop the violence with our youth. And then here in Savannah, Julius Camel, my co-host, we take and do a visual verbal with young kids from age 13 to 17 for gun and gang violence. These kids are not scared to die. These kids are not scared of jail. But the harsh reality is, Pumpkin I feel like it's a community that they come up with, and it still take a village. Where's the village that used to tell us don't do that? I hear a lot of adults say, I'm not gonna say nothing to that child because that child got a gun and he might shoot me. And so it is so real. So I like what you say. So just know that I'm on board. Whatever you're gonna put together, I'm on board, and I would like to come. Matter of fact, it's a comedian here. His name is T.Y. Tessman. He's from New York. And he's my friend. I want to introduce him to you. And I'm quite sure he has been with Nick Cannon. And so I can introduce him to you, Pumpkin. And y'all just go and do whatever it is that y'all have to do, because I'm with you. And I know Miko will be with you also with the gun and gang violence with our youth. So
that means so much. And same here, Maria. I would travel to Savannah on the situation. Let me know ahead of time.
Oh God, as much as I don't like 285, I want to come to your comedian show. I want to come, and we have to support each other.
Take the back road.
Huh?
Take avoid the highway. Take the back roads.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the back road, but just know that I'm coming. So
awesome.
if you invite me, just know that I'm coming, because I would like to support you in your endeavors and what you're doing to being a comedian. I support you, sister. But I want you to go ahead and finish saying about how guns affected your family. The violence affected your family. Go ahead, Pumpkin.
Yeah. Every kid at least need to see and hear their father's voice. My children never got that opportunity.
Wow.
And it really damaged them where they were angry at me.
Mm-hmm.
They took it out on me. And no matter what, the anger, I'm going to always be there because I brought them into this world.
That's right.
I would never turn my back on none of my children. I don't care. They call me out of my name. They, disrespect. I do it, but like, I'm still here, baby. Mama's still here, but you ain't gonna kill me though. You can't.
I don't blame you. Don't let them do that.
No. And I don't think they. I don't, like I said, having the absent parent, the other, the father, not to have a father in their lives really, really put a dent in the children's lives.
Right. So did y'all ever do any kind of counseling, Pumpkin?
No, my counseling was karaoke night. We sing about it.
You guess how my counseling was, Pumpkin. I told you how many children I have. I would take and go. Well, that's before COVID took and plagued the world. I would go into the grocery store 3:00 in the morning and just shop. That was my counseling to myself, because you got to get, as a mother, a woman. I'm not, men, listen to me, men who are listening. I'm not saying that you all don't do, but a mother wears so many different hats that you need to have your mental. And that was just my think I would just go into the grocery store and I would shop and just relax myself. Yeah.
Wow, spending that money. You would take some of the stuff back, huh? You're gonna
No.
spend too much. Your music was mine. Music
Oh.
was mine.
Mm-hmm.
And we volunteered, because I was a different parent. I don't do religion, each his own
Right.
religion, but I celebrate their birthdays when they was like 1, 5, 10, 15, and out the door.
Right. What's his
I didn't
age?
celebrate their birthdays every year.
You did not. You say you
No,
did not, Pumpkin?
no.
Okay. Okay. So that,
Mm,
guess what? Like you say, to each his own. Hold on. Let me see what Mr. Hall. Okay. Now, and Pumpkin, let me tell you this. In 20 after, we're gonna take a commercial break. Okay. So when I say hold us, and Mr. Hall just say, hey, Pumpkin.
Hey, Mr. Hall.
He is something else. Pumpkin, every time I want him to be on the show with me, he always has
Uh-huh.
some. I'm so busy, but he be on everybody else's show, Pumpkin.
But his presence, he
He
makes
is. He
sure his
is
presence is known. That's what's up.
right.
He's
He
a
is.
hey.
He is very sweet. He is a very sweet man. He said, Marie, you get on my nerves real bad, but it's okay. It is
Thank
okay.
you. Yes, we're the backbone of the family. We're not scared. We can't be scared in this world.
You better
You
not be
know,
scared.
as push that baby out, it does something to a woman.
It
It
does.
gives that woman that extra, that God just comes right on in us. Because we can't be boohooing and crying over spilled milk. Because people gonna step all over you and use you, take
That's
advantage
right.
of you. Because I told my daughters that their
Mhm.
bodies was mine till they're 18.
Yes, ma'am. And how old are your children, Pumpkin?
Whew, it's 37,
Mm.
35, 33, and one be 26 this month.
Oh, you have no babies.
I have 7 grandbabies now.
Guess what? I have 7 grandbabies too, Pumpkin. Let me say now. Let
Yeah.
me say, yes, I have 4 grandboys and 3 grandgirls.
Oh, okay. I have two boys and the rest of them girl, 5 girls.
Okay,
My son
Pumpkin.
doesn't have any.
Okay. Dr. Brian said we have to take a commercial, so hold that thought.
Yes.
Okay, Pumpkin, we're back. Hello, everybody. We're back, and I'm back with comedian Pumpkin. She's in Atlanta. So, Pumpkin, this is what I want to know. So, if I can take and get T.Y. Testman to put on a show, and of course, we pay you. Would you come and do a show in Savannah for the guns?
I
For the
sure
guns and
will.
games? Okay, so I'm
Yes, I
texting him right
will.
now. I'm texting him right now while we're on the podcast right now. And I told him I got a comedian I want you to meet. And I'm going to text Rico also to see if we can go ahead and get you to the first event that we're having for the Gloves Up, Guns Down Pumpkin, to give you heads up, is on October the 7th.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
October 7th, I want to make you aware of that. So if you can come, and even if you come and say something for 15 or 20 or 30 minutes or an hour, however you want to do it, and then we take and you and them work out how much the fee would be, and we go from there, because I think that'll be so prevalent for you to come here to Savannah.
Awesome. I would love that, Maria. I really do.
Yes,
'Cause like
October
I
the
said,
7th.
it's October the 7th. Okay, in
Yes,
Savannah.
yes, ma'am.
Because
And
it's
I'm
just
taking,
me.
if it's just you, that's fine. And just you is enough.
No, when I say it's just me, it means I ain't
Uh-huh.
got no man, no dog, no cat, no turtle, no fish.
You want me to buy you a puppy?
You said a coffee, a puppy?
I said, you want me to
What?
buy you a puppy, Pumpkin?
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want to take care of nothing no more.
Oh, Pumpkin, that is so good. Because your baby is 26 years old, right?
Yes, and he has no. He's the only one that has no kids.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
This is what I tell my children. I say, listen, let me tell y'all something. It's enough taking care of you, right? Taking care of yourself. But when you have another mouth that you have to feed and that you are responsible for, it plays a big part. It really, really does. So that's why men and women who are listening to the show that is incarcerated, I want you to prepare
Yeah.
your hearts and mind to come
Yeah.
home, especially if you have children, to prepare yourself to be parents again, to be parents
Yeah.
again, do what it is that you're supposed to do, because sometimes it's not easy when you have been incarcerated and you have a record that you can take and just, pump. You had your parents dry cleaning to go into. A lot of people don't have that, you see.
Right.
So you need to just start getting mindful. Even if you don't have children, you have to take care of you. So you need to do whatever it is. Dr. Brian. So, Punky, you can hear me?
Okay, now I can't.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Dr. Brian was finna take us to another commercial, but Mr. Hall said
Okay.
he gonna be on in 5 minutes anyway, Punky. So he coming.
Okay,
So
cool.
we're not getting off. It's okay. So okay. So once you do you getting a club prepared, right, Punky, to do your stand-up comedian show, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you do the show, then what else you gonna do?
What else I'm gonna do after the show?
Yeah, what else that you have prepared for you? Like what else are you going to do?
Just keep it going. I like to, network. The ones that people listen to, like Linnell, the comedian female Linnell, or Cat Williams, or Bill Bellamy. I would
Oh, I
love
like
to
Bill
reach out, or
Bellamy.
some more.
That's
Y-
who
You
you
know,
remind
re-
me of. That's who you remind me
I'm
of, Pumpkin. Some more. She's so funny. I went to see her. I went to see her in a show that she did in Savannah. That's just the
uh-huh.
funny. And I can't
Oh,
wait.
that's a
And
compliment. Thank you.
you, you're so very welcome. And so I just wanted TY, I really wish I can have him on the show right now. But Pumpkin, I'm going to introduce him to you. You need to get out there, sister, and do what it is that you have to do. I'm in networking. I'm in networking with 100 Black men, and they know a lot of people. So if I can just lead you into the right direction, any way that you need to, guess what, sister? I'm not jealous of you. I'm here to push you.
Same here.
I'm
Same
here to push
here.
you. And that's what we need to do. We need to not be jealous of each other. We need to network,
Yes.
push each other into greatness.
Yes, because we are great. I'm proud of
That's
who I
it.
am, Maria. I'm
That's
proud of who
right.
I am. And we've been lied to. You, you
Exactly.
know, it, it,
Exactly.
it, we've been lied to, and it makes me sad when we don't come together and love each other. Because I'm not stingy with compliments.
Right. Right.
I do both. I do both, Mr. Hall. I can do both.
Did you hear that,
I, I, I,
Mr. Hall? He told me,
I
tell
could
us
be
some.
ignorant.
He said, tell us some jokes, Pumpkin. Tell a joke, Pumpkin.
You got cash. You got cash at me $10. They got cash at me $10.
That's right. Well, guess what? Put the cash app, your cash
No,
app
I'm
on
just kidding.
put the part.
I'm
No,
just kidding.
don't talking. Listen here. That's what's wrong with us black folks. We want to do stuff for free. Put your podcast, put your cash app up this and send her $10, Mr. Hall. Cause he got it. That brother got money.
Okay, hold on. How do I do this? How do I do this? 'Cause I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Oh snap! What happened? Are we on commercial?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We on commercial?
No, we're not on commercial. Can I see you?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm definitely putting it in.
That's right. Put your cash app up, and Mr. Hall, I see it. And Mr. Hall, cash app her $10. Don't let him trick you, Punky. He got it. Now tell a joke, Punky. Like, see, I would cuss, but I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not gonna cuss. I was finna tell a Bernie Mac joke. Why did you, Punky, come back on this show? Mr. Hall, I see that you're here, so come on in. Anyway, y'all, this is Marie with Incarceration to Incorporate. We're talking about how our mess became our message. Me and Pumpkin was on the phone yesterday, and we were talking about how the way we were incarcerated. Are you back on? You back on, Pumpkin?
Yeah. See, that's why I can't touch no button.
What you say, Pumpkin?
And so I ain't supposed to be touching no buttons.
Did you hear what he said, Pumpkin?
What he said?
Somebody gotta make him laugh.
I gotta make him laugh. Okay, since I'm gonna say something. This is a little, about politics, since he's into politics and stuff.
Please say something about Trump.
All right.
All right.
Now when Obama was president, there wasn't that many jobs. When Trump was president, a lot of people was getting jobs. But when Clinton was president, everybody was getting blowjobs. Hey.
That's still a job. Now, Mr. Hall, did that make you laugh?
I did not have relations with that woman.
He laughed. Just like he said he smoked weed, but he didn't inhale.
How you not gonna inhale? You gotta breathe. You retarded? Don't you breathe?
Okay, Mr. Hall. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Hall, how do you feel about that? What she said? That was a good joke. So send Pumpkin her money. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. I need you to be my bookie. I need you to be my bookie.
I got you, sister. When T.Y. Testament take it and hit your phone line and hit you on Facebook and y'all start doing what y'all do, y'all just send me $5 a show, okay?
Got you, baby. And I'm gonna come and give you a free massage.
Oh my! Now you know what? With them 11 kids, I need it,
baby. I know your alignment is all just crooked and you need adjusting, baby. I know you need adjusting your feet, your baby toe, your ankle, your heel on your feet, your inside your kneecap, inside your mouth. I got you. I'll massage all that.
This is Incarceration to Incorporate, y'all. Pumpkin, let me get back.
Yes.
But you're right.
I'm
Pumpkin.
sorry.
That's all right.
I'll be good.
No, that's all right, Pumpkin. I'm gonna tell you what we're doing. Me and this sister, we're connecting the dots. And what us connecting? What you say, Pumpkin?
I'm loving life. I'm loving life. I'm representing the God in me.
There's nothing wrong with that. And guess what? You enjoy yourself.
Yes.
You enjoy yourself, bro. Guess what? Don't play down yourself for no one. We do that a lot of times with certain people. Don't play yourself down. Guess what? If my presence intimidates you, then you need to go check you.
That part. Get yourself together. Step your
Get
game up.
yourself to,
Step your
if
game
I
up, boo
some
boo.
that's it, pumpkin. So I just, I just really now you got to invite me. I want to come in on your show and just listen to you talk. I ain't even got to say nothing. Just let me be there.
Okay, Vibe 105. Download that app.
Five
Right
one.
now, we're in the process of switching over, and I am with
Uh-huh.
Hot 21. Hot 21 plays that
He said, what time is your show on Vibe
uh,
105?
7 a.m. to 10. I start early. I get people pumped up early. Early.
That's
You
good.
know,
That's good. That is really
7
good,
a.m. to
especially
10 on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
Yes.
Okay, 7 to 10. So I'm gonna make sure that I download. You say Hot 105, right?
One station is hip hop. I'm on the R&B section, which is Vibe 105. You got to download Simply Radio first.
Okay.
Download that and bypass when it says a free trial. You can bypass all that because we switching
Okay.
over soon, so you don't have to see that. So when you hit Simply Radio,
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Mm-hmm.
it's a white and blue background. It looked like an
Right.
envelope. I think it's a radio. And
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna go to search and look up Vibes VIBES
Uh-huh.
105.
Okay.
And we got speakers now, Mr. Hall. When you was there, we had no speakers, so you can hear the music because they
And what
played
was
Ray Parker Jr. I'm in love with other woman. I had a crush on Ray Parker Jr.
you did?
Yes.
Now, what was Mr. Hall speaking about when he was there?
Oh, he was talking about his magazine. He was talking about his show. His magazine is beautiful. He was talking about how he went from mayor. His, how his wife is in, and showed a picture of his wife. And I read one of his poems about love, and he was just
Yeah.
talking about him. And if he was in a movie, he want Denzel Washington to play him. I don't want no old Denzel to Washington play me. I want somebody young to play me.
But you know what? Can I tell you something? Now he is incredible. Mr. Hall did all of those. He's remarkable. That he's what I would call resilience because he did all that time in the federal prison and to come home and to run for mayor and not just do that. He have a podcast of many shows going on. That's resilience because he could have came
Yes.
home, tucked his tail between his legs and go sit in the corner, but yet he did not do that. And so he inspires because he'll send me inspirational notes. You can be this, continue to do this. So that's what we need to do. We need to push each other. I like that when you say
Yes.
and pushing each other. And so I feel like that's what Mr. Hall does when he's giving you the opportunity, me an opportunity to come on the podcast Incarceration to Incorporate and to speak and to share our stories. That he need it's kudos to you. A lot of people say, well, I don't want to be validated. People are lying when they say that, pumpkin. Everybody wants to be validated. And who don't want to
Yep.
say job well done? And so, Mr. Hall,
Absolutely.
I know that I get on your nerves, but job well done.
Job well
So
done, Mr. Hall. I have a
yeah.
friend that
Mm-hmm.
they gave him life. But he did
Okay.
32 years and he got out. He's such a happy person. He don't drink, he don't smoke. He's 63 years old and don't even look it. He look like he's in his
Wow.
30s.
Wow.
Did 32 years and he did not give up.
You
So
can't
I speak to him every day and we just uplift each other.
right. And that's how Julius, my co-host, he did 26 years, right? On a life sentence. He did 26 years. This brother is remarkable. You know how, Punky, you can see somebody, you be like, oh, they've been through a lot. But if you see him, you wouldn't even think that he was in prison that long. 26 years. Oh my God, he's so smart. Even AB, who came up with the name Incarceration to Incorporate,
Hmm.
AB, he has 3 businesses in North Carolina. So he's an entrepreneur. He has 2 clothing stores and he has a landscaping business. So when they talk
Wow.
about recidivists and how people want to make prison a revolving door. That is not the case. Because you can look at Mr. Hall, you can look at Mr. Hall, you can look at Marie Jones, you can look at Julius Campbell, you can look at AB, you can look at comedian Pumpkin, and know that recidivism is something that we're not going to do. And so many other men and women who are out here getting it, who's out here putting their hand, the rubber to the road, and doing what it is that they're supposed to do, Pumpkin.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so Mr. Hall, he does a whole he does a whole lot. But I'm so used to when I first started doing the show, he used to be on the show all the time, right? Now he don't be on my show. He be on like the Rabble. You ever watch the Rabble, Pumpkin? You should watch him and the other men in the Rabble. The Rabble. You should watch them. They're a piece of work.
I know. I looked at his show. He still got his card displayed on at the studio. And I got it's one of his shows, right?
Yeah, it's one of his shows. Yeah, the best one to me is the Rabble. I like that one. I really like that one. Yeah.
What's that about?
It's like Mr. Hall and there's like 1, 2, 3 other men that be on the show with him. And then what they do is they pick a topic, like the issues that's going on in the world today, like Donald, let's say this, like Donald Trump. Okay, like Donald Trump, right? And say he would they would talk about that issue. So, but you should check it out. It's really good. It's really good. So, cool. But anyway, Pumpkin, I just want to take the time out to say again, I'm so ecstatic I want to physically meet you, but I'm so glad that you're here on the show. So now, Pumpkin, what else would you like to tell the people about the amazing comedian Pumpkin?
It's just I am for one, I'm a crybaby. Because I'm sensitive to the world.
Really?
You know, I hate evil. That's why I keep both of my hands clean. You know, so nothing bad can happen, come back, because karma does come back around and bite you.
Oh, it's real.
I love the world so much that I'm sick. You know, because I'm disappointed in it. You know how we human beings and we're just so ugly. So I'm the type that I really say to myself, because I don't want nobody negativity or energy rubbing off or distracting me.
Right.
And like I said, I have 4 beautiful children, grown adults that's doing awesome. They are my success, because they own their own homes. My 3 daughters, they taking care of their family. They're not out in the streets. They're not on drugs or alcoholics. None of my kids. Well, one of my daughters, she smokes.
Right. It's okay.
But but other than that, they are my success. I love to laugh. I love making people feel good.
Right.
And I'm just, like I said, the world is my playground, and and I'm just waiting for the aliens to come and get us. I'm just
you waiting for who to come get us?
The aliens. To wait for aliens is to come.
What? Yes, ma'am. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because look around you. You can't tell me aliens don't exist. Look, baby.
This world is messed up. Guess what, Pumpkin? The aliens don't even want to come here.
They said they're down there lying on us. We don't look like that.
The aliens don't want to even come here. I had asked Mr. Hall. Listen, I had asked Mr. Hall to put this on the show tonight, Pumpkin, but he did not, because I did not see. But I this is something I wanted him to post after I spoke with you on yesterday. And it says, sometimes God lets you hit rock bottom so that you realize that he is the rock at the bottom.
That he is the rock at the bottom. Well, oh wow, because we're always looking up.
I just love it. A lot of times when we go through hell and high water, right? And I feel like prison is so the lowest place you can be. And I just feel that, I know you say you're not a spiritual person, right, Pumpkin?
Yeah, I'm a spiritual person.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I had needed God even the more when I was incarcerated. Because it's just something when you just confined like that, you need something more higher than yourself to help you. And so I had just liked that post, and I wanted Mr. Hall to have it put up, but he didn't have it put up tonight. But it's okay, Mr. Hall, okay? And I know
It's
that we
something
have
that you said that. It's crazy that you said that, Maria, because I was in the choir.
uh-huh.
I joined the choir when I was locked up in
Me
penitentiary.
too.
And
Me
I got
too.
my first Holy Ghost in there, singing Silver and Gold.
Where were you at? What prison was you in, Pumpkin? Was you in the federal or state?
State, Topeka Correctional Officers in Topeka, Kansas.
Oh, you was in Topeka. You was not. Oh, you wasn't in Georgia.
No, no,
I was.
I just moved.
Go ahead. I'm
Where was you
sorry.
at? No, where was
I
you
was
at?
in Pulaski State. It's in Georgia.
Oh, okay. No, I
Yeah,
was
it's in.
Midwest.
Yeah, Minister Green, her son is a matter of fact, Travis Green is he's a gospel singer. And so Travis, when we were there, Travis was working on trying to be a gospel singer, but now he is. If you look at him, he waited. If you Google him and that go to YouTube and put he waited and put by Travis Green, and Travis Green tell his story, Pumpkin, how he fell 4 stories when they lived in London, and he fell out the window 4 stories, and how he was when he was 40, I think he was like 4 years old, and he fell and he died, and he was saying how the man came to him and he told Jesus that he didn't want to go with him, that he wanted to go back with his mom. And he said, the Lord told him, he said, okay, you can go back with your mama this time, but the next time you're going to come with me. And he was just saying how the power of God is so real. And so you should listen to, his name is Travis Green. And when you get a time, just just tap in Travis Green testimony. And I'm telling he is phenomenal. His mom is Minister Green. And I was in the choir also. Because let me tell you something, I had needed God. That is crazy how those people, and I call it, they count you for the sheep for the slaughter, because they count you for everything. Count time. I hate that. And so it's just that you have it, women, especially the women, men, you too, but especially the women, because I'm a woman. We have the warden told me, he said, listen, I don't need you ladies in my prison to have a job. Y'all need to be home being mothers and aunties and to be whatever it is that you need to be in life, but not confined. And so Travis Green, yeah, I like Travis. Travis was so cool. And Minister Green, so cool. So whenever you get a chance,
Wow.
just listen to
I
that
will.
testimony. Yeah,
I wrote his name down. I wrote everything down for
yeah, his
October the
name is
7th. Love up
October
and
the
guns
7th.
down.
I'm gonna want you to come to Savannah, and I'm gonna get, well, like I said, I'm gonna get with Rico, and I'm gonna get with TY, and I'm gonna give them your Facebook page. It's all right that I give TY them your number.
Sure, absolutely.
Yes, I want to give them
Yeah.
your number so he can call and he can speak with you. And I'm telling you, he does things he's always out of town. So it would be good if y'all connect.
Awesome. I would love that.
Yes, it would be so good. Guess what, Mr. Hall? Now I know you may not, it's almost 45 minutes. And I guess what I want to do, I want to encourage someone. I want to encourage the men and women and I'm gonna have the comedian Pumpkin to encourage the men and women that are incarcerated, because it's men and women that listen to us. It's people that is listening. You don't have to be incarcerated behind bars. You can be incarcerated in your mind, sitting right home in your living room. And so what I want to do is I want to speak to you and tell you that you can make it. I know that depression is real and suicide is real. And just know that somebody loves you. Somebody somewhere loves you, and you are worth it. You are worth living. Even if you have to go in the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror and pat yourself on the back, you let your mess be your message, because somebody needs your story. Somebody
Mhm.
needs your story. Pumpkin, you go ahead and you encourage the people.
Let me tell you something, baby. We gods. We not kings and queens. We are gods. We create. We are awesome. You're awesome. You can achieve once you when you wake up and you put your feet on the ground. That's the joyce right there. Cause you woke up. You had another opportunity to do again. Don't let nobody put you down. You be yourself. Laugh at yourself, honey. Laugh at yourself. Love yourself.
That's
Don't need
right.
nobody love you. 'Cause people can fall out of love with you, but you still gonna be you. Love yourself. It's about respect. Respect life, baby. We can do anything. We could conquer and do anything we put our minds to it. Put a thought into it and bring it to life. And baby, shine, baby, because that's what we are. We stars, baby. Stars at night, stars in the daytime, stars under the bed, stars in the closet. Come out and you have to change what you do. You got to change. If you're, spending money on ignorant stuff, you got to stop that. You have a choice. You have a choice to change your life. Save your money and just change what's keep bringing you down. You can't do the same old stuff over again that brought you there. You can't do the same things. Oh, that got you in there. We got to switch up. You switch up. You'll love yourself, and plus, if you stop, spending money on like drinking and cigarettes, you will save a whole lot of money, honey. A whole lot of money, and that feels good right there.
Right. That's right. So guess what? I want to tell you, thank you, Pumpkin, for coming to the show and doing the
Yeah,
show tonight. I really,
thank
really,
you for
really
having me.
appreciate it. I look forward to meeting you personally. Thank you, Mr. Julius Hall, for giving Marie this opportunity to do the show with Pumpkin and to meet the people that I meet and to speak to the world. I want you all to have a beautiful night. Good
And
night.
thank you. Thank you. Good
You're
night.
welcome. Good night, Pumpkin.
I like that.